Okay, and on to the next trend, which is about continuous improvement in the PMO. Look at that lovely bright thing. Basically, this is again another glaringly, obviously a hole in what we do. We say that we do continuous improvement in the PMO. We know we need to be doing it because otherwise we'll be out of date. Things, we're not offering things that our business needs anymore. We need to be doing this kind of thing. However, ask many PMOs how you do it. Is there a formal kind of structured way in order to do this? Because if it's not formal and it's not structured in any way, it probably is not going to get done. So again, listening ears to the ground, about what's making some of the better PMOs stand out for doing great jobs. There is a process, and there are many different ways that you can do continuous improvements in a more formal way. These are just some of the things that all kind of like form and that basis of, we need to do something, and how do we do it? Again, it is a shout out. It's a thing for you to be thinking about. There are different ways to go around doing continuous improvement. The one that seems to make a lot of sense in terms of the way that the PMO works is, do you do the kind of Kanban approach? There's the whole value streams approach, which some of you may have picked up on when we did that at the PMO Learn event, not last year, a year before, but actually it is closely linked in with Kanban and how you can, actually plan your continuous improvement rather than it just pops up. But it's also linked to how can you make lessons learned really work. In other words, things come out of a lessons learned. We know improvements need to be made in certain areas. How do we make sure it gets added to a backlog? How do we make sure it gets allocated? All of those kind of things. And I think it is interesting when you look at some PMOs that have kind of got a handle and a grip on this stuff versus the ones that are perhaps a little bit less mature, have not really gone down this road yet. So there you go. There's the trend with that one.
And I
Anything?
think this is one of the things we talked about, and I know it was talked about at the conference in November. But we in the when we developed the courses at the House of PMO, one of the things we talk about in the manager courses is actually you need to find time to do this. And as a PMO manager, you need to be there and kind of making time for you and your team to actually make this happen.
Okay, so hopefully we'll be doing some more stuff on that this year as well, in terms of delving into what some of these approaches are and which ones work really well for PMOs. As a reminder, if you're not a member of a House of PMO, we'd love to know why not. Is it just about the fact it's funding, but your organisation is not backing you, but you can't really see any benefit to you right now? Let us know. Just drop us a line. We're all ears. But please do consider your membership if you're not already. You get access to a lot of great things, and it helps us carry on doing some great work and hopefully moving us on to that profession and the PMO as a profession.